Follow along with me as one of my students and I take a flight in a Cessna 150 to Nantucket.
Alright. Flight controls approved, correct. That's some good news.
I normally teach in Piper Cherokees, but I agreed to fly with my student Derek in his Cessna 150 for an early morning cross country.
Looking good out here on the final.
Alright.
Clear down the runway.
Clear down now.
What a nice morning.
Yeah, this is great. Do what Kurt doesn't. Ignore that line and just...
Yeah, that's what I would do. Just pull on and use all available runway.
Yeah. Great. Coming up.
Airspeed alive, gauges are green.
Live. And we're gonna rotate.
And she flies.
Does.
I can see my breath. You mind if I snap the heat?
Oh no, please do.
Nice. Good takeoff.
Hey. Oh yeah, it was funny being here the other day when you guys were flying and I was up. And
Oh, I was in the Seneca.
yeah.
Yep.
When he asked me to turn a short base, I was like fast and I don't know, I was like, you know, I can't do that. I'll rip the flaps off and I'll die.
I heard the hesitation in your voice. I was like, you said, can you make a short approach? And then you were like, yeah, we can, yeah.
I was like, second thought, I'm going to continue on my downward, please. Wow, that's beautiful.
No, what a good sunrise, huh? Going to quickly get flight following here. So we're on Providence approach. I like to say that flight following is a lot like ordering a pizza because you're going to tell them who you are, where you are, and what you want, essentially, and then you're always going to get a different response. So he's going to give him a shout to Providence approach and request flight following.
So we're about 10 miles east?
I would say probably about 7 to the east of Groton.
Okay.
Yep.
Providence approach, Cessna 948 uniform.
Calling Providence again.
Yeah, Providence approach, Cessna 948 uniform, about 8 miles east of Groton Airport. When you get flight following through Nantucket, Alpha, Charlie, Kilo, please.
9480 uniform squad 0363.
0363 is the uniform.
He's going to come back in a second or two and tell us that we're radar contact. He's going to give us an altimeter setting. And Derek just put the squawk code in, so now he sees 0363 on his radar as 80 uniform.
A nice morning. It was great.
Yeah, it's perfect.
And we got westerly off to our
Yep.
left. Checkpoint.
Any day now. In some cases, they may have you, they may say, give you a squawk code and say ident. You would just press the button that says ident there. It makes you flash on his radar screen a couple of times so he can easily identify you on the radar screen.
82 uniform radar contact over the Westerly Airport from September 3026, maintain VFR.
3026, maintain VFR, 3
Sometimes they may come back and they may say, you know, radar contact, I've got you over Westerly Airport at 3,400. And when he says that, you would just say, yep, altitude checks or something along those
Oh,
lines
okay.
to confirm that what I see on the altimeter is what you see on the radar. We're seeing the same thing. They give you an altimeter setting, but the big thing is radar contact. Once he has you on radar and can see you on radar, then you just acknowledge that. Say radar contact, repeat the altimeter setting, the big things. And that's flight following. As we go along, he's going to tell us where other airplanes are. He's, of course, as we get closer to Providence, there's arrivals and departures. This morning it's probably slow, it's Sunday, and we're pretty far south of Providence, but you know, if there is an airplane that's going to conflict with our flight path, or if we're going to conflict with another airplane's flight path, they'll give us a heading to fly, perhaps a change of altitude. But as arrivals and departures kind of work their way north and south, east and west around us, going in and out of Providence, he's helping us avoid colliding with those airplanes, which is helpful.
Running my checklist.
Checklist discipline over here, I like it.
Airspeed set. Trim set. Mixture. My favorite part.
Why do we lean the engine?
Because the volume of air and fuel is less than at ground level or sea level. Sea level.
So what is the mixture control then?
The volume of air and fuel.
Yeah, I like to say the ratio of the weight of the fuel to the
Okay.
weight of the air. The mixture controls the ratio of the weight of the fuel to the weight of the air.
Okay.
And so as we go up in altitude, the air pressure and density is less, the engine doesn't need as much fuel and as much air,
Yeah.
so we decrease that ratio, the ratio of the weight of the fuel to the weight of the air as we increase in altitude.
Okay.
And it helps us save fuel as well, so when we're on a
Yeah.
cross-country flight, we're not pouring as much fuel in there as we would on takeoff with the mixture full rich.
Right.
Hey everyone, thank you so much for giving us the opportunity to share our flight to Nantucket with you. There are many more videos on the way as well, including our return flight from Nantucket back to Groton, and many dedicated instructional videos on the way with myself as well. If you like this video, be sure to subscribe to the YouTube page. A link for our website is down in the description below, and our Instagram page, Fly Aviation Nation, as well. Be sure to hit that up. We hope you enjoyed the flight. Keep the ball in the center, fly safe everyone, and we'll see you soon.